Compiana Feliz. I need to remember these songs. Oh, there's a spread. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, mighty, I forget the mic. I hope I can speak loud enough for you to hear. Welcome to each and every one that is coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Compiana Feliz. I'm looking for the song. Welcome to everyone. Maggie, welcome. Billy, welcome. Compiana Feliz. Oh my God. I'm looking for this song. Birthday song in Spanish. And I'm not getting it. It's like they're not playing them again. Thank you very much, Maggie. How are you? And thank you to tell me that Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome to the live this evening. Welcome to each and everyone that is on the live and that is coming on the live, that is tuning in at this time. Thank you and welcome. It's a pleasure again for us to meet. Uh, it's like sometimes you wanted to stretch the time, but where duty's call, you got to obey, don't it? Yeah. So there are some times when everything just go down. So that's how it goes. I want to find Compiana Feliz. Hey Piara, hello, you doing? Where is MAY? How are you? Welcome to this live this evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. And for those that are out of my time zone, it must be morning. Oh, I'm just waking up and yawning and stretching. Whoops. Welcome. For those that are in the UK, that are apparently just getting up, yeah, welcome. For the other part of the country, that is many, many hours ahead of us, 7 hours and all these hours going up. While we are in Wednesday night, they are in almost Friday. Welcome to each and every one, because they do listen and they do watch the live. Sometimes because our time is not compatible, we can't find it that way. But nevertheless, thank you very much for being here with us. And I am pressing for time to do some things. So you haven't seen me in the kitchen from the other day, but I'll be back in the kitchen. The kitchen is my thing, Yeah. So how were your day? How did you spend your day? Was everything okay? Maybe not everything okay, but good as okay. Okay? Is there anything that you could not maneuver? There was anything that have you set back? Was there anything that disturbed your peace so well? Is there anything? Well, listen to. There are so many things that will disturb our peace. But do not be a short fuse person. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count to 10. And if it is possible, count to 100. Okay? Because things have underlined up so much that at the slip and the drop of a hat, at the shake of a duck's tail, something went wrong. At the snap of a finger, something went wrong. A whole world turned upside down. So, think. Sometimes it happens so fast, there is no way to think. But be in control of yourself. Oh, who knows? Okay, I was watching you display your pretty kittens the other day. I am good, and if you're not feeling well, go get some rest. Rest is one of the things that, boost and help out many things, So thank you for passing by. Thank you. I watch you. I don't know why sometimes when I got the notification, I'm not in a position to, but I always pop on and yeah, watch you on the knitting. Why don't you send me one of those knitting, man? I sure I did ask you about it before. Okay. All right. So thank you, Nose, and go get some rest. Watching you with your variegated colors, and they looks good. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So there are so many things that can throw us over the edge before we know it. But be in control of the wheel. Be in control of the wheel. Do not pull your feet from the do not pull your feet away from the pedal. Make sure your foot is on the brake. Okay? Your foot is on the brake pedal. Yeah. Floor it. Hold yourself. Yeah. So I hope your days, your weeks were not that bad. You could have managed. And I'm sure you have managed and you get over. Okay? You have conquered. And as long as you can be a conqueror in this type of warfare, you will always be a conqueror. All right? So, again, I welcome each and everyone. I'm looking for a song, but it seems that they don't play it again. They set it up, but it doesn't play. And all I know from it is Campiano Feliz, Campiano Feliz, da 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 da, Campiano Feliz. Anyhow, happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday. I won't be giving a bite of the evening because I have something that I am going to be taking you through. So the bite will be with that. Happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday. There is someone in England that is born on the 21st of August. Celebrating his big birthday. Stepping forward in age. Happy birthday. And here is my okay. We're carrying colors tonight. Maybe, it doesn't hurt trying. It doesn't hurt trying, Good. Am I missing on your birthday? Is it today is the 20th or is the 20 something? Happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday today, the 20, and tomorrow. It's almost the 21st. Today is the 20th. Somebody's celebrating today. Cumpiana Feliz. That's all I know from that Spanish song. All right. So happy birthday. Someplace, London is in the 21st, going on to the 22nd already. So happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday. A big happy birthday, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing to live and to live and to live. It is a blessing. And if reasons of strength, you can go far and further along. 22nd, and don't care. Mine's, okay, so you are you're on the other day. 21st, 22nd. That's 2 people I have for the 22nd. More than 2, but 2 I have. Okay. So, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's such a blessing that you can live to see, to understand, and to keep going on. Many persons are on their bed of affliction. Some do not have an understanding of what you would be saying tonight or today. They are out of it, but they are still alive. Right? So, no problem. You still celebrate with yourself. Give God thanks. Thanks for this day. Thanks for my age. Thanks for the mom and the dad who cares to brought me here. You know? So birthday celebration, happy, happy. It is a wonderful time, a wonderful thing when you can look back where you're coming from and where you have been. You have from the womb and been coming through. Some have never lived to see your age. Some have never, some as soon as they took the first breath of life, they also took the breath of death. And so they passed away at an early age for some unknown reason sometimes. So when you are here, give God thanks. Many have been here, and so many things happen that incapacitate them. Many things. Some is uh, going to institution. When you visit in the institution, you appreciate yourself much, much better. Sometimes we just look at things on a slight side. Well, going in the institution, the many type of institution. And when you went there, you give God thanks even more. The way chocolate? Oh, so up to the cheese factory? Yeah. Oh, you would want to go and take pictures with the rat. I don't doubt it, my dear. There is no doubt in rats and rodents, many rodents, in these places. They have the breeding spots for them. Yeah, so no problem. And you said they nibbled on the things too? Perhaps. But I guess they have their inspectors that, well, inspectors frequent around places that they have to look after food. There is no partiality. They're there. They are there. And many places you will hear closed down because the standard is not being met. And right now there is what's the name of the bacteria disease, whatever it is, that they found in water that is in Manhattan Bay at Harlem. It's all over the news. Many persons have passed away. Some is sick because they say the some tank water that came down in the house that they use it as in whatever the thing it has in, and people digested that water. And so, but we shouldn't have water messing with the health of people. There's a lot of rivers around here. Yeah, so although the rivers may not be clean itself, but the mess do not settle in the water. That's the thing with running stream. As long as the river is moving, it's not stagnant. It has carried away. It moves away the things. So, I don't know, but these are the news that have been going on from Harlem across down in Manhattan Way. So, so many things have happened. You have to be so careful with your health. Careful more than careful with your health. Watch where you eat, what you eat, and things like that. For the people who love to go eating out, this time you gotta watch what you're doing and where you're eating and how you're eating. Yes. So they have their inspectors, man. The inspectors are going around and checking on the food places to see if the cleanliness exists in them. So if it's not existing, they shut it down, yeah, and charge them a fine for that. Because you can't play with food, you know. Food is one thing you cannot. As you heard me each time when I went in the kitchen, food, you don't play around with food as good pizza. You know these things I rather make them myself. Okay. Okay. The IDK. But you know, speaking about these cleanliness and things like this and this water thing, well, I tell you, I don't know about here. I will speak about Jamaica. Right. And in Jamaica right now, they're up on election eve. Election will be on the 3rd of September. Today was nomination day, I understand. So it's a big thing going on in Jamaica. Big, big things. Who will be the next leader? Who will be the next prime minister in the island of Jamaica? So there are big things going on there. Okay. So I'm speaking about Jamaica. I will not touch USA. I don't do a lot of studies on it, and I do not want to talk the things that is not so. But many of the bottled waters that you see going around, sometimes if you should see where they catch those water. Huh? There was a prominent bottled water in Jamaica, and everybody goes for that water. It so happened that the persons who do that operation, I was working with them. And survey was carried out. Now, in instant is not where the water is coming from. There's nobody above the water. So it is not where people lives and would have used the river. No. It is out of bound of people. So it's right in the woods. Cool, nice and good. But in Jamaica, when the drought is on, the water level does drop. Where this water was being collected from, there's a lot of leaves because it's coming through the woods. And the location of the place is in the woods. So there's a lot of tree leaves. You know, the leaves drop in the water, it rot. And they were there because nobody will see, nobody will know, nobody, because they are rarely in the woods. You know, they make up their little catchment and thing. But they didn't, because it is coming straight out of the hills, coming through the woods. They never put up, they didn't do no filtering or anything like that. And one day I was, call it at the office. And they were visited. Yeah. So things had to left in my hand too. And it was on the tabloid, it was on the front of the paper. It was all over the news. And that water was, I mean, a fast selling water. Yeah. So it's It's not where anybody would be disturbing the water. But they said that, okay, do not just do it like this. Get a filter and put there. Right? So all of these rot leaves and all the things that was going on. And I had to laugh, because I said, we saw it in the bottle. Yes, it's pure. It's looking pure. There is no animal have access to where they are. No human life is there, because they probe and find this spot and say, okay, this is good spot, we can stay here. It was all over the tabloid. I want to tell you what the past men traumatized, because they decided to, you know, give them a little holiday out. So sometimes if you saw where these waters coming from, it's crazy. If my favorite Prince song ruined the beef patties in Jamaica, so my president will win. I cause of confusion and madness. I don't know. You know that Prince Prince William went to Jamaica. Mm, I guess twice times, and Prince Harry, I think one time. I think so. But they frequent Jamaica, because it's part of them heritage. So they have to come look on them property and see what's going on there. The beef patty, beef patty is okay. I don't think nothing ruined it. I don't think so. The patties here, I just cannot. I honestly can't appreciate the patties them that they make here. There's something about them not. They haven't done it like they does it in Jamaica, especially the crust. Crust of the patty, yeah. There's something they shorten with it. The person who are baking them. So seeing the water problem and situation that is now brewing here, it makes me wonder, because here have nice rivers, and I don't think people is in them doing as they love. As for we that have many rivers, and you have rivers that persons go, such as the Duns River Fall. Persons go to climb the fall. You have Wise Fall, it's a river. You have Reggae Fall, which is the river. And many more places that you don't even have to go that far. The St. Elise is good. Okay. Right. So you don't have to go that far, but in Jamaica it is water. The fresh water and the sea water. So we have a lot of water in that island. Okay. So these are some of the things that happen. So you have to be careful what you digest, ingest, and all the jest. You just have to be careful. You have to. It's better you on frozen patties. You know that first time you could purchase patties and carry in. It seems that they are giving a problem with that now, since all the new laws are going through, and the tariff, what is the name? The tariff or the whatever it's named, and all these. Even rum, people you just go purchase their white rum and get back and to do their baking and things like that. So many things have been changed. So many things are changing and have been changed. So we used to could carry in our ackee, frozen ackees, and things like that. They are putting a stamp down on those. So you have your friend or family, you're coming up, you would be carrying the things, the Jamaica, real Jamaica things. Patty is one of them, and some people even ask for what's the chicken? Ask for chicken from there. So you bring up your roast chicken and things like that. The only thing that we don't have to carry here, and they don't worry. People used to do it, but I don't see the sense in it. They used to fry this big thing of fish, escovitch fish, and bring it. And I came here and I saw that you can get nice fresh fish. Not even freshwater fish, but you can get sea fish. And you can do your thing here. So it doesn't spell sense you walk with it. Yeah. Some will say, well then we are getting it. In Jamaica we are getting it straight out of the sea. Or the river. River carries fish too, Some person will want to carry crab. That's not on my menu. I eat crab. No crab, no crab. Anyhow, again, have a wonderful birthday for those that are celebrating their birthday. And I wish for you long life. I wish for you good health. Stay healthy and strong, and the wealth is yours. And you're able to enjoy the health. You will be able to enjoy the wealth as long as the health is good. Now tonight we have, this evening, this morning, wherever of the world are we? My thing is never take a simple person. We would have said don't take them for granted. No. And that is what a lot of persons have done. Person may look at you and judge you by your looks, judge you from where you are from, judge you at the color of your skin, judge you maybe how you speak, and they put a lot of what they think suits them on you. They don't let people be who they are. They want to reconstruct persons in their own way and have them speak like how they speak, walk like how they walk, do what they do, which everybody that born on the face of this earth have a different personality, a different characteristic, so different they are never the two alike. As much as say, okay, we are compatible and we are, no, there is something that makes the difference. Now, a lot of people, I said run risks. I said take liberty. I said, what's the next word? Run risks and take liberty and belittled people because they are not really? What, I never see any food from 80. Oh, 80 don't bring, oh, okay. Okay. Right. There's a lot of persons and they feel like because if they should see a person with all the big muscles and they look strong and they're careful how they approach them. Some persons is so belittled until they lost confidence in their own self. But listen to this. They have a saying that says, the same way the cat walk is not so a mouse. These wording coming from the way back when, and they don't even speak it the way I say it. Them say, I know, so the puss walk as a mouse. Never take persons by their looks. Never pull judgment on them because the way they look. They look simple. They look like them foolish. Them not have no sense. Do not run any risk with a quiet person. You see how donkey walk? Donkey walk. A horse. You ever see anybody trying to put donkeys in race? They try. But the donkey was not for that. The horses, they are always going. The donkey is just walking. 1, 2. And all you whip him, he's not going no faster. But hear what? Do not trust the back foot. Do not trust him on the back foot. So you are there whipping him for him to go faster and him just going 1, 2, 1. And there are some persons who actually they whip these animals, and because they're not talking and said stop. Enough is enough. Stop. Enough is enough. So you stay behind him because you want to get where you're going very fast. He is not going more than 1, 2. 1, 2. Keep whipping him and see what happens. It's a quiet donkey. You can do anything with him. But continue whip him and you will pick up one of the back hoof. And when he's giving it back to you, you're not going to stand up. When he gave it and he's giving it to you into a place where you may not make it through. Because he's lifting his hoof and stamping it straight in your stomach. He's not stamping it on your foot in your knee. No. He's putting it in the middle section. That means you must go down. So a lot of persons underestimate people and their looks. Oh, you look like him not right. You look like him is a mental person. Because you carries a quiet looks, a quiet spirit, an endurable person you are. Persons seems to take advantage, disadvantage, all advantages of you. Now listen to this. Never mistake a simple and honest person for a fool. And this is what a lot of people does. Even with children, they taught them simple. Because they are, this is a person that they look at. You know, they're vocal. They speak strong. But they misunderstand the simple person that you call simple. Because you are the person that calls them simple. Simple and foolish. That's what they call them. You're a simple, foolish person. And these are the person. Don't trust them. Because if you think they are fool, yeah, just watch you. Yeah, man, go and take me for the fool. Don't it, Amar? Hmm? So the simple person, they may not have a whole heap of talking. They may not have a lot of speech. They may not have long speeches. They are just a quiet, honest, simple person, according to how we labeled them. That's how we labeled them. Simple and foolish. A simpleton, that man. Who? A simpleton, that. And because they are simpleton, people uses them in the way they want to use them. A lot of people, because they are simple, they took their simplicity for weakness. Don't take my kindness for weakness, baby. Never you took these people for a weak person, because you already labeled them as stupid, fools, and you call them and you label them. You are making the biggest mistake of your life. Have you ever have a dog at home? Maybe that dog don't bark a lot. But is one of the most dangerous dogs. It's the one that go yup, 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 yup. You maybe can step past that one. First time people, dog is their weapon. It's not like now that you go into the store and you can buy a weapon, and weapon can be obtained anywhere, and you're sleeping with it under your pillow and at your hand's length and whatever. It was dogs and machete. Then you have a good watchdog, and a watchdog is a good watchdog. He do not make noise foolishly. So the one that's he rests himself on his two paws or in front of him, and him eye you where you go. You may saw that one just lying like that, and you feels you can jump the wall or pull the gate and walk in. He will not trouble you coming in. He will watch you to see what you're gonna do. But as soon as you make that wrong move, he's right in your chest. I grew up with dogs like that. They give you a length, step back, and when they're coming straight for your chest. You know where they're heading for? Your throat. Yeah. And as long as they hit you here, you have to hit the ground. You're going down. They're taking you down. It's just like the person who you look on and say, oh, the simple man. Going to school, you have the bullies. Yeah. And they feel like they can take a set on these other children because, you know, they show their bullies him. Oh, we big and we strong. Oh, that's a little simple girl or a simple boy, that man. We can. But the day named day that that very simple person turn around and the storm that rages, it frightens you. In the workplace, all over, persons, just look at persons and label them. Oh, it's so simple. But remember, the water, the river, flows gently. And look at a river that is flowing, that at a depth that it even seems as if it's not moving. Because the depth of the river sends the quietness of it. So it is moving, but it looks like it's not moving. You took a rock and drop in it, and you will, as all the ripples come, you will realize you will not even hear the sound of that rock. All you see the ripples that's wide out, spread out. But remember that same gentle river, the current of it, the current of that same river break through rocks, break through concrete, that same quiet water does so much damage you will not believe. It's just like the persons that you are looking on and you are saying to yourself, this person is a simpleton. So that's how they call him, the simpleton. A simple person, that's simple. You would not know when that storm rage in that person. In the same way, when a simple person reaches its limit, so you will be going on and you will be doing all that you think that you can hurt this person, you can belittle this person, you can whoop them too, you can do so much things to them. But when that person reaches their limit, some person would have said, all hell broke loose. Did I hear that word? All hell broke loose. When that same simple person reaches their limit, their patience have run out, their silence turn into a storm. There's a lot of person loses their life because of simple, honest people. Persons will go around and play the big bully and playing the big bully, and you bully everyone, and you bully this one, and this one is a simpleton. I can just take him like a rag doll and throw him all over the place. But the day named day, that person reaches the boiling point. They reach the limit. The silence have turned into a raging storm. Yeah, stay out of the river. Yeah. Their silence have turned into a raging storm. They never hurt anyone. So you went on and you saw somebody and you think you can beat upon them. You can bully them here and bully them there and throw them here and throw them there. They are simple. They are silent. They have nothing. They are not hurting you. Honest and simplicity are never a sign of weakness. And this is what persons mistaken all through. Because you're simple and you're quiet, you are weak. This is where the mistake came in. The person don't show sign of weakness, you know. They are who they are. Everyone born with something quite different. I am a quiet person. You are one of the loud type of person. I can't take that away from you. You are the talkative person. I am the more reserved and quiet one. Maybe look simple, yeah. Leave me alone. I cannot be like you and will never be like you even if I try. Won't. Meet each one at their own level. Meet me at my level. I'll meet you at your level. You're a quiet person, yeah, I meet you. Simple person, yes, I meet you right there. But never use it as a sign of weakness. That's where we go wrong. They are hidden strength that speak loud when the time is right. You will surprise to know. I was looking at a story here, and this little girl went to the school that her parents sent her to because they moved into this town. And of course she's a black girl, and she turned up into a white dominant school. Nevertheless, they are all human, and I think that's what they're looking on. They are human, not the color of the skin or the type of ear to separate you. You are human. And as soon as she started the school the very first day, there were some bullies that beated upon her. Now she didn't show a sign that she is a taekwondo. But she have been training from age 4 because her father is such. She entered the school at age 12. And these bullies, 3 main bullies, 3 strong bullies, took on to this girl. They blocked her locker. She can't go in her locker. They do everything that is annoying to her. And she's there knowing who she is. And she do not want to allow them to feel what she is. And they continued. And one day, she was going in her in the car waiting for her parent. They park up waiting for her. And they blocked the car door and they continued. And she just stepped outside. And the more big one, that's the one she tackled. The next coming went down. The next coming went down. Because she looks simple, the color of her skin, she is a fool, and that thing turned the school upside down. They saw her as using the weapons of her hand, her skill, to take them down. And that thing made me. I listened to the story and I looked at it. Never underestimate even your opponent. Yeah. So if you're beating up on them as you're a big bully, do not underestimate them because you don't know what they're coming with. You don't know their level of training. You don't know. Right? So I said, do not really take it out to say, well then, oh, they are weak, and they're also timid. No, they are not. The strength will one day leave you and everyone speechless. I have seen when I was growing up, this man, he used to sell jerk pork. And there is somebody who took a set on him. And that man would have left his place every day and go interfering with the man. Until one day, when his patient ran out, the people would say in cup full, he put him down right where he was selling. Never again to come back. Never in this life to come back. He went and he did some time and came out. So never underestimate people. Do not underestimate them in no way, shape, or form. Do not beat upon people for who they are. They are simple, that is who they are. Leave them alone. You already say they are foolish. They are fool. Simple and fool. Okay, that's it. Because that same simpleton is going to leave you speechless. And sometimes lifeless too. Honesty and simplicity are never a sign of weakness. They are hidden strength to speak the loudest. When the time is right, so be mindful of how you treat others. Never make the same mistake of thinking someone is weak because their silence might one day shatter your pride. Be careful of the persons people say take set on. Be careful of the people who you're taking set on. Be careful of the people who you are belittling. Be careful of the people. Do not make these mistakes. Never take a simple person for a fool. Never. Look at them as a quiet. Okay, there is a said, silent river runs deep. Silent river runs deep. Those words are not being used again, but these are words that always put out there. Silent river runs deep. You don't know what the person is thinking. You are going around big, bad, and bold, but you don't know the simple little man. David was only a boy, a child, when he said to the king, send me to face Goliath. I don't want a sword. I only want a sling and 5 stones. When Goliath saw the boy came out to battle with him look at him, him say he will just rip him in peace and throw him to the bird of the air. He didn't know what David have. He was a giant. David was a teenage, or maybe going to his 20, but he was somewhere in a teenage. He didn't have a sword. He didn't have a bayonet. He didn't even have an helmet. So he said, where are you sending this? What are you sending this boy to do? I'll just put him in pieces and throw him to the bird of the air. The fowls of the air, he said. But David have a plan. You are big and strong, but I'm going to take you down. I'm going to bring you to my level. Did David did it? Yes, he did. Even if it is a make-up story, but he did. So never underestimate a simple person that you see going as if they don't know where the sun set. Do not underestimate them. They always said empty barrel make the most noise. A barrel that is filled well tight don't make any noise. A person that is coming and tell you, oh, I will do this and I will do that and I'll do that. You speak out everything out of your mind. The person that do not say anything, they are there measuring you, trying to size you, and oh, they're gonna. David only used 1 stone out of the 5, and Goliath was down. Do not, or never take a simple, never make the mistake and take a simple, honest person for a fool. I have seen women do that. I have seen men do that. A woman live with a man and him take him for a, man, yeah. Until one day, one sweet day, when The raging lion came out. I saw women using their good psychs. Oh, the man a fool, man. Yeah, and go and him taking money and, oh yeah, and until one day. So, never, never, never mistake a simple person for a fool. He's simple, he's quiet, and he's nice. See that side of the person at all times. Try don't see the other side of him. The other side is not good. Treat everyone with unity, with respect. Not belittling them, not pulling them down because of how they look, because of the nature of the person, the way they look, the way they sound, and the way how they move. I remember this young man, when he was going to school, I always find myself in that position. As a young person I was, that person is always coming to me. I don't know if solve the problem or whatever, but they say something. And he was just a quiet person going. He walked with one exercise book in his back pocket. He came to me one day, something towards his schooling, because him says father don't have it. But he has never stopped from school. He did not have the textbooks. His bag was not loaded on his back. One exercise book. And it's finished, that exercise book was finishing when he came and asked me if I could bought him some exercise books. And let me tell you, the quiet one in his class and in the school, perhaps. And I said to him, how do you do? He borrowed other children's book and he wrote out and he kept that, and that's how he studied. So, and he's working in that same one exercise book. And all the children that have all the bag filled with book laden on their backs, when he got his subjects, he walked away with 16 subjects. One exercise book. And they laugh at him. Sometimes the shoes not even looking too nice. They laughed at him. And he wasn't out of school good enough. A job was offered to him that he could further himself. Yeah. So he did a part-time job and he could help himself. Today. Yeah. Out of one exercise book. So never look down on the persons that is in front of you. Don't belittle them. Don't do it. They will shatter your brain. They will make you eat your words. Yes. So don't do it. They will shatter your pride. They will allow you to go and think again. What did happen? All right? So remember, never take a simple person for a fool. You're heaping up coal on yourself when you do that. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me and for these few little words. Just motivational, just comforting things for you to look in, yeah, and to know that we're living among some persons, we are living with people, and people have their different personality. People operate differently. Most persons want to reconstruct people in their likeness. They want to reconstruct the person to be like them, walk like them, talk, behave like them, do everything like them. It cannot and it will not. Everyone have their own personality. Everyone have their own way of doing things and getting things done. It's not the loud mouth. It's the brain behind it. Thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being with me on this live. Thanks. And thanks to those for that subscribe. And my new subscribers, I thank you very much for your subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if it's your first time here, do not let it be the last time. Always come. There are always something for you to chew on. Okay? Yeah. You must get a word that you can chew on. Have a good night. Have a good rest of the week. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah. So, bye.